thirsty water. So in this video, we're going to be interviewing Arthur.
Hi.
He's one of my really close friends and he does music. So we're going to be talking all about music, health and all that jazz. If you had to listen to one song on repeat, what would it be?
Feel Right by Mark Ronson and DJ Mystical, I think his name is.
So what kind of things are you passionate about, like besides music or like within life?
That I like people, but like I don't like people.
Right.
You know, because I love people that try and better themselves and like do things that not just they love, but things that help other people as well.
Right, so kind of like humanitarianism.
Yeah.
Do you like animals?
I love animals.
Do you have a favourite?
Pandas are cute.
Pandas
are cute. They're really goofy though. Like, how many videos have you seen of pandas just like jumping off cliffs and stuff?
I don't think I've seen any.
Yeah.
No.
Oh damn. Yeah. Oh damn. A cliff is a little bit dramatic. Alright, they like always roll off like.
Oh, I've seen like rolling pandas.
You know, like just rolling off hills for no reason.
Yeah.
And then their face is always like, oh.
And they're just so big and like. Yeah.
Yeah. Dogs is like my second though. I love dogs. But my parents never let me have one. And I got bit by one once. And I have like a little scar there that people think is just like a spot or something. But no, dog bit my face. Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you. Yeah, I got bit.
You got bit by a dog in the face last year?
Yeah.
In the face?
Yeah, my cousin's German Shepherd.
Right. What kind of things make you angry?
Specifically, people that have known the struggle of trying to improve themselves, especially like in the arts or anything creative. And once they've established themselves, they stop anyone else from coming up as well.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that a lot. But actually, I made a song about that and I performed it at that show that I told you about.
What was the song called?
It's called Head At, because like the first thing that I think of when I think of those type of people is like, where's your head at?
That's cool.
Yeah, it's it'll be out soon.
What's your proudest moment?
I mean, one of them is now that show I did because I had like I had the crowd like on the strings. Like I would be like, say hey, and they'd be like, hey. It was great.
That must feel so good. Imagine if you were like, say hey.
It's so bad. I've seen it happen so many times. I mean, I guess my proudest moment is in total, like my whole life. Probably when I asked my girlfriend out, to be honest with you. Because yeah, she's great.
What can you remember as being the first time you chose to be in music?
Oh.
If there's any like definitive time.
The first proper time was like, I mean, in secondary school, I made this one song called The Willow Tree. And like a lot of people.
I remember that.
Yeah, like.
Me and Arthur went to like the same kind of school, like the girl boy version.
Right opposite.
You go way back.
But yeah, there was that song, and that wasn't when I was like, oh yeah, music. But I did like the kind of feeling of people like singing a song that I made, just out and about. But then I kind of went on a cold streak and didn't do anything. And I went to uni, switched to music from engineering, and I was like, okay,
that's a big switch.
And this girl I just happened to run into was telling me all about the music tech course at Kingston, and I was like, oh, this sounds great. And I had no idea about it, so I switched, and like life's been great since then, pretty much.
It's like it's meant to be.
Yeah, you know.
Do you believe in that stuff?
Yeah, I mean it's weird because obviously I'm Christian, so
okay.
I don't believe in luck because I think like everything that's supposed to happen will happen. But your actions define everything really.
Yeah.
So if you believe in something strongly enough and you want it to happen, it will happen. Whether that's like good or bad, but normally good.
I like that. Okay, how do your days differ? Like, do you have like a general routine? Like, you go to the studio, or is it just?
I have a lot of. My biggest problem is probably like stability.
Right.
So over the course of this year, I've had days where I've been like amazing and running in the studio like 3 times a week, which is like a lot for our studio because it's booked out for like a month. I fluctuate a lot. Some days I'll wake up. This week I've been waking up at like 7 pretty much every day. I've noticed it depends like what kind of stuff I eat as well.
Really?
Yeah, like if I drink a lot of water and I exercise a little bit and I eat a lot of like home cooked meals, like either by me or my mum, then I'll get up like 7 most days. But if I go out to eat or I order food, then it's like,
God, your body like is just like.
yeah, it's literally like I can't function how you want me to.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Like life-wise, music-wise.
I don't even know what I'm gonna be in 5 months, but I know.
What's like the dream kind of?
Dream. I know I'm gonna be selling out stadiums and arenas.
I love it's like I know, not like if. It's just like yes.
No,
that's good.
This is going to be going out, so people are going to see this. And then if in 5 years people look back at this video and I'm not selling out venues, they're going to be like, all right.
But you could be selling out like little pub venues, so it's fine.
I want to sell out. I don't want to sell out. I want to sell out stadiums.
You heard it here, folks.
I already even paid it. I'm selling out. No, I want to sell out some stadiums.
If you had to create a political organisation or charity, what would it be about?
Ooh.
Or like one that you really like resonate with that's already around?
Ooh. It would probably be something, if it was a charity, it would be something centered around basic necessities like hunger, accommodation. I feel really strongly about homelessness. Obviously, I live in London, so I see it like every day. But a lot of the people, some of them were just like down and out at some point and never bounced back. So that's something I kind of feel strongly about because it's really easy to end up homeless. People don't realize, like a lot of people don't realize. I even had this like idea about when I had a bit more money from like shows and stuff of opening up the homeless center, but not just a homeless center, something to kind of rehabilitate them into like work.
Okay, how many different places has your ancestry family lived in the world?
Barbados. I always get it wrong. It's Liberia? I think it's Liberia. Yeah, Liberia. And then Sierra Leone. Those are the only 3 places that we have like records of. And like we all started in Barbados, and then slave trade, and then Liberia, and then Sierra Leone.
Wow.
Yeah. But I was like, we actually found out that we're like related to this family. He was a footballer. He played in, I'm not gonna say his name, but he played in like the Premier League and all that. And I was like, oh, all right.
He did or he does?
He did. He doesn't anymore. I don't remember where he plays now. But it was pretty cool. Yeah. I need to look up it. Oh yeah.
Oh, this is a good one.
I wrote them.
If you had a kid, what single piece of advice would you give to them?
Oh, easy. Respect others.
Okay, what kind of things keep you going on a bad day?
It's mostly my relationships, people, to be honest. I used to take like bubble baths and stuff when I had bad days, but it just bad days start becoming more often. So like the whole effort of like, oh, I'm having a bad day, but let me run a bubble bath and do this, because sometimes it wouldn't even help. So after a while, I was just like, maybe I should just talk to people, and that's been really helpful. So yeah.
That's good. Kind of gives you more like reason to be good as well, like for other people.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
Ah!
Oh my God.
I forgot the order of these. How did we meet?
Oh. It's kind of blurry, but I know it was to do with the 658 bus after school, or the 657.
658.
Right. But yeah, it was.
Shout out Ariva.
I don't remember the exact day.
No, neither.
I remember seeing.
I remember
you.
Hannah.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I was best friends with Hannah. Basically, I'm answering this now. There was a girls' school and a boys' school, which was like opposite each other. So the school buses were the same. And my best friend Hannah, she like knew everyone. And she used to get the 658. And I remember being so scared to get it because like there were like loads of guys and I was like young and weird.
Oh, yeah.
And then you and Hannah were really close.
Yeah.
So then I started getting the bus with Hannah. And then me and Arthur like lived around the corner from each other, so we walk home.
Yeah. And then we started going on how often did we walk? Like once a week, pretty much.
Yeah, I think it went in phases.
Yeah. Like we just wouldn't talk for ages.
I swear that's what we always do.
Wouldn't talk for like 2 years and then be like, hey, do you wanna go on a walk?
I'm not feeling too good. Do you wanna walk?
I like that though. That actually got me through like quite a lot of stuff.
We used to get like so much crap food from like the corner shop.
Yeah.
And like we'd walk to a park, eat half of it, and then I don't even know. I think
just talk back. That's it.
And it was always dark. I don't think we ever walked when it was like daytime.
Yeah.
So kind of school slash Arriva / living near each other.
Arriva's a bus, by the way.
Oh yeah, bus service. Yeah.
More general healthness.
Yeah.
How much sleep do you get a night?
You're gonna be mad at me. Sometimes like 5 hours, 6 hours. On average, I say 6 hours.
That's not bad.
It's not terrible, but when I was watching your video, I was like, we're supposed to get 8, 9? Because I thought that was when you're younger. Like, I know we're young still, but I thought that was like when you're...
Although, like, there are like loads of like the really successful people always like, yo, sleep for 4 hours and then like work. But, like, my body would shut down with that.
Yeah. I have stages. Sometimes I literally sleep for 4 hours and my body just wakes itself up. But then sometimes I like sleep.
I just think like, do people not get headaches? Like, but if 6 hours works for you, like everyone's bodies are different.
Yeah.
I'm not always right.
I'm not saying anything.
What's the healthiest thing you do? Or like your big health tip, or like something that you do that no one else does?
You mean mentally or like?
Either.
Physically?
Or you can do one physical, one mental.
Okay, well, one mental is definitely talking to people like every day. Because like, I don't know, just seeing someone's like talking to someone and seeing their eyes light up when like you're talking about stuff, it's just, you kind of feel disconnected over text sometimes. So definitely just talk face to face with at least one person a day.
Can I just say something there?
Yeah.
I've got 2 things. One, I've got a video on why being close and talking to people makes you happy. But 2, it also like raises, people don't really believe in this, but I do. But like, so we have different energies, so like everything's made up of energies, so like this.
Oh yeah, I feel this as well.
That doesn't vibrate much, and that's why it's solid, and the air vibrates weird, and that's why it's air. And like our vibrations, like when we're close to another human, or like we talk to someone else, that increases our vibration, and when our vibration is higher, that makes us happy. So.
Yeah. Go watch the video. It's good.
Physically.
Oh, eat meals and don't snack too much.
Do you ever get kind of like, you're just like in the studio and then you're like, wow, 10 hours has gone, I haven't eaten or drank anything?
Yeah, some days, especially if I know I have a deadline coming up, I'll literally be working all day and not eat anything till like 10. I don't do that anymore, but I used to do it a lot.
It's easy to slip into that though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's why like eating regularly really helps.
What instruments can you play?
Piano, drums, guitar, and bass, and I sing. And I rap a little bit, but...
I rap around like Christmas, like Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthday.
Yeah.
What's your favourite kind of music, like music genre?
To make it broad, trap house soul, trap house jazz, sorry. Soul and funk, those 3.
Okay. You don't have to answer this one, but if you had to cry on cue, what would you think about? If anything? Or would you just kind of like...
When my grandma died, that was like the saddest thing that's ever happened to me, because I didn't really... Well, we used to talk a lot, and when I went to uni, I didn't talk as much. Then second year, things got a lot heavier, and I was like a lot more swept under by everything, and I was like determined to make sure I really hit first, because it was my second first year. So I was really trying to come on strong. So I didn't talk to her too much. And then I went home one time and she was like, oh, you haven't spoken to me in ages. And I was like, oh, I promise I will. Then I sent her like a quick text one day. I heard she was in hospital, and then I called her, we spoke briefly, and again she was like, yeah, I haven't spoken to me in ages. And then I sent her a voice note like a couple weeks later, saying like, sorry for not like reaching out too much, it's been busy, hope you're okay, you're in hospital still, you'll be fine. And she died like later that day, and she didn't even get to hear it. Yeah, so that was hard. That was really hard. I'm happy these days though. I know, like, one of the things I say when I do something good is like, oh, I hope I made her proud. But, yeah. She used to say she was proud of me all the time.
Mm.
So I'm happy.
What's the best kind of feeling you can get from listening to music?
Oh, it depends. There's two. There's one where like I'm just amped up when you listen to a song that's just so hype. And you're like, yeah, this is like exactly that, you know.
I think you got a bit more rhythm than me, but
And then the other one is like kind of like stank face when you listen to something that's so
stank
good.
face.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
like it's so good and so smooth.
I don't think I've ever heard of stank face, but
Wait for my EP.
wait, my thing. I will. Okay, do you feel differently from listening to music to when you're making music?
Yeah.
Like, do you feel different listening to your music than listening to other people's?
Ooh.
Or is that like two different questions?
Kind of.
Okay, you can answer both.
Okay. Well, listening to my own music, like when it's done and everything, sometimes I'm like, ooh, like I'm always like
Stank
tweaking.
face.
Sometimes. Recently I've been stank facing because it's like I'm right now making the stuff that I really have been trying to make for the last 3 years, and it's coming full circle now, which is good. But listening to other people's music, it's like, oh, how did they do that? It's like me, I'm like racking my brain trying to figure out how they did certain things.
Kind of like dissecting it.
Yeah, whilst also being like, this is good, or like, ooh, wouldn't ever make this, like in a bad way. But like not always bad, but sometimes bad way.
Okay, what's the ultimate dream for you, Arthur? I mean, I know you said about stadiums and stuff,
Yeah.
so we're not music related. Like, what's the dream?
No more global warming. No one dying from malnutrition or like famine or anything like that. And also just everyone feeling that they have the option of just being themselves. And then like personally, I just want to keep doing music forever, to be honest. Like 80 on the stage, working the keys.
Okay, what would you say to a younger self going through a hard time?
You'll make it through. You always make it through. Just keep at it, pretty much. Like even though things are hard, that's only for the now. And then tomorrow the sun could be shining or it could be darker. You never know, but you'll get through.
What's my favorite song of yours?
It's a sign. Am I right?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
but you can't find it anymore because Arthur took it off of his social media platforms.
It's old Blanshard. That's not even me anymore.
It's a sign. Maybe I'm not good at for this, baby. It's a sign. Yeah, 'cause I've been thinking that lately. Could be a sign.
Oh, I've been struggling for so long.
It's a sign.
Yeah.
It's a sign.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta you gotta listen to the rest on Spotify when I re-release it. I might re-release it one day.
Okay.
I might.
As like a gold edition or something. But my favourite
Deluxe.
line from that is I actually sing that line in my head all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you hear me? Then you can do it too. But like that's just like so speaks to you, doesn't
Oh.
it? Like, because it can be like mentally, like
Yeah.
when you're so down, you're like, never gonna happen, no one's ever gonna listen to me, like might even be like, oh, I'm not even gonna be here, and now it's just like listen to me, like I've done it, like you can do it.
That was
I
what I
love
was aiming
that.
for. That whole song was just about me like getting over my like worst stage of depression at the time. So I was glad that because not as many people listened to that as the rest of the EP. So I was just glad that you did. That made me happy.
And because that line as well, you told me that you wasn't even gonna include it in the song.
I wasn't. I thought it was corny, but it was like it's real. So I left it in there.
Yeah, love that. Last and not least,
Yeah.
how was the interview?
I liked it. It was fun. I talked for too long.
Yes,
I'm so
Arthur has
sorry.
always spoken for ages.
This is like reduced though. This could have been like twice the length if this was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
I had a good time.
Where can you find Arthur's music?
Spotify, SoundCloud, all stores, iTunes, all of that. Just type Arthur Blanshard. It'll be spelled somewhere. Bio?
Yeah. I put all 3 links in the description
Yeah.
as well. Thank you for watching.
Shout out to my beautiful girlfriend. I love you so much. Thank you for getting me here. My mother, love you. My dad, no, I love you. Best friends, they all know who they are. Shout out Sharab as well, because like we used to go to the same school and we didn't talk too much, but I thought you were cool. I thought you were too cool for me, you know. So there you go.
Shout out to your foreigner famous cousin Ronaldo.
Okay, we're gonna go.